There it is. Waiting. Kept doing the thing. We are live. What's going on? My friend Lynn. You know what? Start off where we should start off. Happy Mother's Day, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Did kids do awesome things for their mommy today?
um, well, that I don't know if I'd say that, but um, yeah, the older one was in a mood today, so he mostly just stayed in his room, but started doing a puzzle with them, and
Oh, nice.
1,000-piece puzzle is really hard.
You know when the last time I did a puzzle was? Never. That looks like not fun. That looks like work to me.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was going to be fun, and then I realized that the whole main color of it's Sleeping Beauty, like iconic, classic looking.
Well, that's cool. That's really cool.
And we're doing it on our dining room table, which is a brown wood color. All the pieces are pretty much brown wood color. So,
there they go.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I used to try to play Risk, and we would keep the game going.
Yeah.
I can't imagine trying to keep a puzzle going. I don't know. I don't have the patience for that. But anyway, happy Mother's Day to you, my friend.
Thank you.
And, love you to death. I hope you had a great day. All right, let's say hi to chat. Mikey, my favorite Jets fan in the house. Caitlin, congrats on the blog. Make It Blue, a Disney adventure.
Yeah.
Love it. Stacey Rogers in the house, mod of all mods. Blaine 2007. I tried to give you an answer. I'm not sure if I knew what you're talking about. If you're looking for TubeBuddy, www.tubebuddy.com/Dole Whip. Also, the Lynn Project. You have. I know you told me about.
Yep.
Or www.tubebuddy.com/the Lynn Project gets you a free download. Please go check that out. And it's free. You get it free for a month at a paid level. If you obviously like it, they hope you pay. And if you pick one of us, we'll get half of the revenue. So please do that for at least one of us. And if you're talking about the membership thing, I think OTP was telling us membership. I tried to figure out what you were talking about. I hope you got your answer. If not, just ask again. I'm so excited about. Yeah, Caitlin, congrats on the blog. Feel free to send me a link, my friend. I'd be happy to read it and get you another viewer. Yeah, there you go. There's the question for Blaine. Who else? Stacy, I think I said hi to. OTP, who I just mentioned. I'm enjoying the Shanghai lives way too much. Are they live right now? That's cool. I'm really tired. I'll probably go to bed after this, but if I get a second wind, I might turn that on. That might be fun. He's talking about he's watching Shanghai Disney live. Is it awesome. Packed? I'd love to hear more. There we go. I'm not sure if TubeBuddy is where it's at or not. Just would like to eventually have it where people can join. Oh, Blaine. So if you're trying to get a membership for your channel, YouTube gives that to you when they are in the mood. It seems to me that there's not. I've heard different things on this. They clearly, when all this happened, I don't know if it's related, they dropped membership to quite a few people, but not everybody. Lynn doesn't have it, which doesn't make any sense to me because people with smaller channels than her do. So it's not about numbers. It might be. They do things often with segments just to kind of see if it works. So I don't know. Maybe they dropped the threshold to some people. That's a long way of saying, Blaine, if you're looking to have membership for your channel, YouTube will give it to you when they decide to. The rules still say what 40,000 subscribers or something, and
I think it's a lot more than we have. Whatever it is.
I'm not even at 10% of that. So,
but anyway. It seemed really random how they handed them out.
It is random, yeah, and they're doing some other things they do that a lot. They usually don't do it with so many people to notice. They do a lot of trial balloon kind of things, which I kind of love, but then people are like, hey, I want that too. But if you're looking to, if I'm wrong and you're looking to do it, I do have membership. Lynn has Patreon, which is the kind of same thing. It's off-site. But I think from your question, you're asking how to get it for your channel. Let me know if I'm still wrong.
Yeah, if you don't have it, you can always sign up for Patreon. Patreon's available to everybody, and you can put that link in your description so people can find your link there and support you. It's the same thing, except they don't have like the notoriety and chat and such.
Well,
but
there's two main differences in my opinion. Membership, so you don't have to leave the platform, so you can hit a button and stay on YouTube.
Yes.
And I think people are more apt to do that.
Yes.
On the positive side. On the negative side, YouTube takes their 30% cut, where on Patreon you get 100%, right?
I think it's like 85 or 90.
Oh, okay. See, I don't have a Patreon. Excuse me, guys. I'm eating. I've started it. I've gotten all the way to the end. I just haven't hit the freaking button. I have no really reason why I haven't. I just haven't. I don't know.
Well, I think at this point, since you have memberships, there's really no reason to do it.
I think, the answer to that probably for me would be people are where they are. I don't like Twitter, but people are on Twitter. I don't like Facebook, but people are on Facebook. So there's some advantage to having a big believer in opening up the doors and letting people going where people are. But I still haven't hit the dang button. So apparently I'm lying to my own self. I don't know. Movie Mania Nick in the house. What's going on, my man? Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, there we go. Blaine. Okay, I think that's what we were talking about. Good. Guys, we'll get caught up in chat and then we'll talk about our topics. I feel like I'm ignoring you guys and I feel like a jerk. Michael Riley in the house, Tim Prude in the house, Big Disney fan in the house, ATJH, happy Mother's Day to all of you. OTP says general guest just got let in. Oh, okay, so it's getting busier. Very good. Talking about Shanghai, obviously. Gonna be listening, no problem, ATJH. I'm just glad you're here. Welcome in.
Yeah. Thank you for all the happy Mother's Day wishes, you guys. I appreciate it. And happy Mother's Day to all of you moms out there.
It's a weird Mother's Day, right? It's
every day is Mother's Day.
It could be,
and
right?
Father's Day and Children's Day.
Mother's Day for sure. It's a weird one though, right? Like for us, it's been weird. I have 2 daughters who are pregnant right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 1 grandson that's going to turn into 3 grandkids. 2 granddaughters are going to pop out shortly. And so it's one of them, it's her first Mother's Day, even though the kid hasn't popped out yet.
Right.
And so we did the normal thing. They came over. We went back to we didn't do what we did in Easter. In Easter, we kept spread out. I hugged on my grandkid yesterday. I did. And it still felt weird. It still felt like it's got to be weird for you. Like, was it weird for you? Do you normally do things different on Mother's Day? I mean, my mom lives up in Missouri. So for me, it was the same thing. We called her and stuff and we talked tonight.
Yeah.
It's just weird, right? Everything's still a little weird.
I don't know. I mean, so I said this on, I think it was my live stream, that we don't really celebrate like Hallmark holidays very much. Like it's just like a birthday dinner. Like, what special dinner do you want to have? Or, please don't fight today. Don't make me yell at you. Like,
don't fight today.
Can we go one day? Like, you're sleeping half the time. Like, give me 13 hours of you not making me scream. But so it wasn't really that different. I think last Mother's Day, last year, I worked during the day. I came home. We had a nice dinner together.
Nice.
And so this Mother's Day, I slept in. I did a puzzle and I ate a big old bowl of crab. So
nice.
That's good.
I got a neat call today. Somebody's going to send us some crab cakes. I'll tell you more about it. Well, I'll do a video on it, but
Ooh.
I know you like crab. I love crab cakes.
I love crab. I don't have much experience with crab cakes, but I mean, crab cake. Let's do it.
it's not like icing on there, but whatever.
Well, no, sauce.
Yeah. Oh, I love crab cakes so much. JLB Nerdy in the house. What's going on? And you know what? I don't think I said hello to and thank you to my members, but I see you. I love you. My mods, my members, all that. So we talked tonight about keeping it light. I mean, there's more people. I thought, again, it's probably my stupid brain overthinking it. I thought for Mother's Day we might have a light crowd. We already have a pretty solid crowd tonight. So thank you guys for spending a little time with us tonight, and thanks for thanking her for celebrating Mother's Day with her. Let's say it that way. We're going to talk about a couple things. She wanted to talk about some production value, and I think that'll be a fun thing to talk about. And I can tell you where I stand on that. I think I do some things really, really well and some things really, really bad. And I think you'll probably feel the same. So we'll talk about our situation, and then we'll talk about Nick Nimmin a little bit. He's going to be my creator spotlight. But I want to go back a little bit to last week and who I talked about and what happened with that. And then I thought we'd do a Q&A. And then we'll probably kick it out in an hour. So there you go. So that's the thing. So I don't like is this better? I think that's better. Is that better?
I like that better. I feel like I'm like on top of you in that other one. It's like so zoomed in.
I mean,
I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you
like? I don't know. I felt like, I felt like
it's like really close.
Nose or something. So anyway, let's do it like this. So production value. I'll start with real quick. This is so easy and so valuable, and I didn't think it was going to be something that would help my stream, but it has. People still talk about it now, but when I first started, late 18, I got some of these. I got one like this, and I got some other ones, and it was just for fun. It wasn't like a strategic move. Hey, Ohana Magic, what's going on? Hey, welcome back, Noel. I loved you reading your comments, Noel, in the conversation. Hey, John Morgan, what's going on, my man? Welcome back, or welcome in, or whatever. But the simple thing I did of spending a couple dollars, cheap by the way, on 3 or 4 of these, I had a really cool, I still do, Halloween themed one, which was it was Main Street, decked out with Halloween, Mickey, jack-o'-lanterns, whatever, and then a
Right.
holiday one, Christmas one.
Yep. I have a holiday one too.
And then but I've become known as Adventureland guy. People were giving me unbelievable feedback on something that just sits on my wall. And so
Yeah.
I found that to be very valuable. And I throw some lights up and get a decent light. And it really, really, the comments really made me feel like that simple act made my channel stand out. And anyone gets like $29. I mean, they're pretty cheap.
Yeah.
So that would be what I would say. Good lighting, good audio, and a backdrop. I don't like green screen. Plenty of people love it. Just my personal opinion. I think done right, they look really, really cool. And I think about 1% of the world is doing it right, and the other 99% look like crap. So what say you? That's really my only production value. I mean, I do think it's important to be able to, like, this was an early thing I learned, to be able to walk in and do a vlog or go live and not have to reset up the whole freaking house. When I first started, it was a whole big thing, and the kids had to know what was going on. Everybody had to be quiet. And so having your own space that's hit a button, go live, that's hugely valuable. That's really all the advice I have on that. What do you think on that? And then please share what you do on your end.
So I mean, if you guys have been around for a little while or know me at all, I also have backdrops like Jeff. Mine is a little bit different because I do not have the luxury of having my own personal filming space. So this is our common area. It's my kitchen in the background. And so I have gotten creative and watched other YouTubers. I like the backlighting where it's dark in the background. I have a glow light. I pick the color, what I want. And then I have me lit up, and I really like this setup a lot better than my backdrop, just because I feel a little washed out with the Rapunzel tangled background, but I still use it during the daytime.
I like your lights, though. You've done something with your lights. Hey, Andy, that looks really cool.
Yes, I do. I have new lighting, and I think that's helped my production value immensely.
The lights,
yeah. I'm still working on perfecting using them because it's very challenging.
So how do you make it look so cool? And I'm colorblind, so don't laugh at me too. I mean, you can laugh at me, I don't really care. But it looks blue to me. If I'm wrong, tell me.
It's blue. Nailed it.
I thought so. Blue's a good one for me. If it was a pink color, I'm in trouble, but that's a whole nother conversation. But how do you keep it so beautiful blue behind you, but you're like, you pop? I mean, you're wearing a light colored shirt, you have beautiful blonde hair, you pop against the blue. Again, colorblind guy, so it might be different, but how is it? What are you doing? How are you doing that?
It's sitting on our chair, so it's just one of those little.
It's sending out light the other way.
Yep, it's just behind the chair.
I so love that you showed that. That's so cool.
Yeah, I want everyone else to benefit from whatever little tips and tricks I can share. And
amen.
I just prop it up on a chair so that it's lighting up the whole area behind me. It's very, it's kind of like in the middle of the room behind me, and I'm up close. And then I have my lighting. I'll show you guys this really quick too. So I have my lighting up there.
Here, hold on, let me put it just on you. Hold on. Also, I'm eating, so that's better.
It's just, that's the kids' VR set, but it's just turned against the wall, so it's not directly on me anymore. And then I have another, another one that's against the wall as well. So, and then I put this, I try to, hope and pray that the kids aren't going to come down and turn the light on in the background and mess up my whole vibe that I've got going on. But I really, really like this setup. And
I do too.
Thank you. But this is only achievable when the sun sets. And I can't do this because this right here, that's a window, and there's a blackout curtain on it, but it still peeks through. You can't get, we have like, there you go. On cue. On cue.
You called that. But honestly, no joke, that doesn't look bad. And very honestly, I mean, that's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. And then the burp. I guarantee you guys heard that.
I didn't hear it, but I'm yucking.
No way you did it.
I didn't, but I'm talking. But so I don't watch a lot of it, but Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, all those shows, they're doing what we're doing right now. And you know what? They're not as good at it as we are. I mean, sorry, but it's true. I mean, there's a presidential candidate right now who can't even go live very well. It's pretty funny. And if you know what I'm talking about, just YouTube it. It's freaking hilarious.
I'm gonna have to look at that.
Oh my God, I'll send you a link. So funny. There's so much. But and I'm not making fun of them. They're they have assistants. They sit down, somebody else hits the button, and they go live and they talk to Kate Beckinsale and
Trash can. Get my trash can out of the view there for you guys.
Can I tell a little inside baseball stuff that you might? I don't think you're gonna get mad because you're you, but it's kind of inside stuff that you. Can I tell a story about you?
Absolutely.
So she does a great video. I don't even remember what it was. I know I enjoyed it. Doesn't matter. She does a great video, and I comment. I don't always comment on every video I watch. Hey, Ray J. Hey, Noel. Yeah. But I try to, and so I commented something. I don't know what I said. Something pertinent, and then I sent another comment. And by the way, I love your chips because you did. Oh, it was one of your first drink videos because you had your. It was in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You should be in your kitchen.
Yeah.
And I like chips, and I saw your chips on top of your fridge, which is not weird. It's normal.
So many chips.
Whatever. I like chips is why I noticed it. So then the next video, there's no chips up there. Nope. And I'm like, where's the chips? And then you told me, I make you move those chips? Because that was not, it's your kitchen. That's where chips go. I can tell you when I want chips, I don't go to my backyard shack. I go to my kitchen.
Well, I don't know if this is just like a me thing or if it's a normal thing or a Midwest thing, but always growing up, even like as long as Sean and I have been together, which is almost 2 decades, we've always kept our chips and bread on top of the fridge. I don't know. It's
don't not now, but we used to do that, but we don't currently. She's got a plant up there.
I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a white trash thing or
it's the real world. We don't keep our chips there, but we have in the past.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty funny.
I was like, yep, I missed that. So not next time.
I don't know. I don't feel bad, but anyway, whatever. When I saw them not there the next time, I'm like, is that for me? I don't know. Anyway,
I am very open and welcome to taking constructive criticism, and whether it's meant to be or not,
criticism.
Whether it's, I can take it, and I think that's a good thing though. Like finding a hidden value in a comment where it might not have meant anything to the person saying it, but then you read it and you're like, oh crap! Yeah, I got like 10 bags of chips up there. It's like
you see in the chat, everyone's saying, "Yeah, that's where chips go."
Okay, good. Cereal. And cereal.
Up there. We don't do that now. I bought my wife actually, I think it might have been last year Mother's Day. Pretty sure it was. Might have been Christmas. Doesn't matter. It was Lumiere, and it's like you put a cake on there, but you don't have cake every day, so it sits there empty. And she's put a dang plant on there, and that's what's on top of the fridge. So we had to move the dang chips. So I can never find the chips, which totally doesn't work. I'm still plenty fat. That's what you get. I can find them. But anyway, I don't know. I just thought it was funny. But my point is, we don't need it to look like Anderson Cooper or Jimmy Kimmel. And by the way, Anderson Cooper and Jimmy Kimmel are fighting this fight just like we are. The live streaming pros, which will be my highlight when I do the coaches corner thing. Live streaming pros talk about it all the time. Don't make it perfect. Make it you. Obviously you want to up your game. There's different levels, and live streaming, like you're on a really nice chair. You've got really cool lighting. You didn't always have a nice chair, and you didn't always have lighting. Do something, and this is where this show really, getting back to this show in my opinion, what I hope to do with my channel and what I hope to share with on this channel is just get better with one thing. Like Caitlin, I don't remember what your number was, Caitlin, but she's got a blog post, and I don't know the number, but she said it's her biggest read, viewed, whatever the right way to say it is, blog post since she's been doing it. But then her comment was something like don't poo-poo that. Celebrate that. Like your new lighting freaking looks great. It wasn't bad before, but up your game a little bit every day.
Yeah.
And we all, come on. I don't watch the Jimmy Kimmel stuff. I don't watch a lot of that, but they're not as good as the best people who are doing what we do, and they're getting paid 7 digits. Do you agree?
Yeah, well, I think that they're so used to not even thinking about it. They don't have to worry about
assistants on top of assistants. Yep, exactly.
They don't have to worry about that at all.
Now what we do, a vlog, a live stream, You're the promoter, you're the screenwriter, you're the talent, you're the background music, you're all the things. And part of that's, I mean, I'm not complaining. I
The
love
director, the star, all
the
of it.
editor,
Yeah,
the
all of it. I love it though. It's so much fun. And it's fun when you have moments like, well, other than the fact that he won't leave the kitchen right now eating a mango, but when you have those moments where, you know, when I debuted my new background and everybody in chat like right away it was, I love your new
yep,
background, looks
yep,
awesome, looks great. Like that's rewarding because it's like,
yeah,
well, mission accomplished. I did that. I got
exactly.
better. And no one was complaining before about having a backdrop or whatever other thing that you use. But when you make an upgrade and people notice,
Yeah.
it feels good. It's like, all right, yay, I'm doing better. I'm getting better at this YouTube
Well,
thing.
and it's
And
nice to get noticed too. I mean, when me and you care about what we're creating, like we both
yeah,
have plans to grow.
yeah,
And you know, I like my content now. I like your content now. I have no doubt that, first of all, everyone likes their content, right? Me saying I like my content, no kidding, right? I made it, obviously. So that's there's no value in that. But to have other people notice stuff that matters to us is insanely encouraging, right? I mean, that's how.
yeah, yeah. It makes me really happy. I feel it's rewarding.
Yeah, well said. JLB Nerdy says I up my game with a $20 lapel mic. It
Yes.
was a huge confidence boost to me how it helped my videos. So I bought one of those lavalier. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And I don't use it very much. When I podcast, which I haven't been doing much, I will again. I use it. It's kind of nice because you can sit wherever you want. And you know, I just kind of make sure I lift it off up here. So I'll like go like this because otherwise it cracks if I move.
Oh,
But I do think it ups the quality quite a bit. I do think lighting is important. Audio is hugely important. People
yes.
can deal with a little bit of bad lighting. They don't deal well with bad audio. They leave. They don't listen.
Yeah.
Do you agree? I see you shaking your head.
Yeah, yeah. No, I was gonna say that. Cindy Lou, Cindy Sinlu for not being
Oh,
perfect. 199 super chat. Thank you so much for that. Nobody is perfect. We're all just trying to get
what?
better every day.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's the truth, Jeff. If you're perfect, then you can't get any better. We can get better. We all can get better. And
Okay.
Bill, yeah, I that is not my preferred background. The two shirtless flexing muscle builders, Hans and Franz. It's not my preferred at all. Um,
Can you not say that while I have food in my mouth? Cindy, thank you. Thank you so much for not being. Oh, actually, for not being prefect. That's pretty funny right there. I see what you did there. You know what? So I work with kids, and self-esteem is a thing that we teach so poorly. And I like to tell people, and I mean every freaking word of it, you're enough. You're enough. I mean,
Yeah,
Caitlin and I were having this talk. You're not broken. Whoever you are, whatever your situation, you know, you're not broken. You're enough. Let's be real. And comparison kills joy. So don't do what I'm about to say. But if you get here, what's this stat? I think I've got it right here. And this is pretty shocking. So hang with me for a minute. I don't want to waste everybody's time while I
so
look
I'll
this up.
talk about that clickable factor, where if you click on a video and somebody has
Here we go.
really, really horrible sound,
Please.
I, as a viewer, as a consumer of YouTube videos, if I click on a video and it's content that I want to see on a topic I am looking to seek out and they have bad audio, I'm not staying. I will leave within the first 10 seconds if it's horrible audio.
It's the most important thing. If it's crackly, if it's like people will allow for buffering.
Yeah.
I think lighting is really important, but they'll stay for average lighting. Bad lighting probably not, but average lighting. But bad audio,
Deal breaker.
too
Yeah.
hard.
It really is. And I noticed that that early on in looking for like Disney videos to do research for our trip and trying to find information on stuff. And I clicked on a video that had the topic I was looking for, but the production quality was absolutely horrendous. And I didn't stay to see what they had to say about it because it wasn't watchable.
Yeah.
So I think that I don't want people to underestimate the importance of audio, lighting, and quality. Make sure that when you're filming that you're filming on the proper frame rate. If you don't know what the frame rate is that you need to be filming on, Google it, search it up. What is the best frame rate for uploading a YouTube video? Literally just put in whatever it is exactly that you're seeking out to try to improve yourself. That is what I've done, and I'm sure that you've done the same thing. If you had a question or how do I get better at this certain topic, just
Yeah.
punch it in
I
there.
mean, that's one of the reasons why I like one of the things I want to add to the show that we started last week is the creator coach spotlight. There's
Yeah.
just people that for free give out all the information you need. OTP 360 says sound should always be the first upgrade. Sound treating the room next, the lights, then the camera. I totally agree with that, and I don't.
Yeah.
And really, it starts with the internet. Like you've got to have me and Bill were talking about this. Bill's got a lot of great stuff, but sometimes he goes live at a place that the internet, since all this has happened, is a challenge, and sometimes that's a deal breaker. I mean, what can you do if you don't? I mean, you got to have the internet and you got to have a computer. You got to start right there, and then it's the audio, and then and it's okay. This is not to say you shouldn't start with what you have. I mean, I got to be honest with you. I'm proud to say that I started off on a Samsung and now I'm on an iPhone, and I'm still using that for 100% of my vlogs. 100%. I have a camera. I'm going to buy another camera, but part of me is very, what's the right way to say this? I'm kind of hesitant to stop being on mobile because so many people think you can't do it unless you go spend $800,000. You do need internet. You do need some kind of computer. But somebody that most people in the Disney community, I'm not going to name his name. He's a friend. Well, I mean, I like him a lot. From my side, he's a friend, and we know each other a tiny bit. And you guys all know his name. He's a big YouTuber. He doesn't even own a computer. Did you hear what I said? And he's a YouTuber. So my point is, you can get around. You have what you have. You personally are good enough right now. You personally have enough stuff right now. Here's how I know it. You're watching this. You're listening to this.
Right.
And if somebody tells you about this and you're not listening to this, okay. But if you have a smartphone, I mean, remember War Games, Whopper? This freaking thing is better than it. I mean, and I love that movie. So anyway, I don't know. But anyway, OTP is right. And I've got that on screen still. I would just say internet, audio, and then everything else. Detroit Disney Duo says, I have the best audio, but I spent a lot of money on it. So I have not spent a lot of money on anything. Lynn, what have you spent the most money on in your YouTube journey? Because for me, nothing. Like my first 3 laptops cost less than $600 for all 3 of them.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no,
all 3 of them, not each. And obviously I've got a work phone. That's a blessing. My work pays for my phone. So that's a blessing. I bought a Logitech cam, which is a good buy. I've seen them as low as $79. I think I paid $109. I wouldn't swear to that.
Yeah.
I use this one. I vlog. It's like $9.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm nowhere close to the best, but I'm starting. I don't even have 4,000 subs. I'm in the beginning. When I have 100,000 subs, I'll be using a Canon. But I'm not yet. So anyway, what's the thing that you spent the most on? Oh, the lights. I bought the lights, but they're like $40 or something.
Yeah, I mean, some of it Sean purchased for me, so I don't know exactly how much they cost, but I want to say probably the most expensive thing was my camera. I have a Canon M50, and I struggle with it because it's funny when I see people that I know are vlogging with their cell phones, and it's so much smoother. Like
the M50?
The M50 is not. It's shaky. If I am a little bit shaky, it's a shaky. It doesn't have.
Because I think I hear what you're saying, but I want to make sure. You're saying that people. So I vlog on a phone.
Yeah.
You vlog on an M50. You're saying you can tell the M50 and it's shakier?
It doesn't have as good a stability.
Yeah, interesting.
In the video quality. So I try my hardest to, not. That was the problem I had this week where I uploaded a video. I use Adobe Premiere Pro CC for editing on the computer, and I try to do this thing, add to it to make it not look as shaky in the editing factor of it, where it's called a warp stabilizer. I uploaded it. I don't know why in my brain I thought that wasn't going to show up on the video, and it was just like a thing that showed up on the.
That's what you said. You told me that, but I didn't know what the heck you were talking about.
Yeah, so I had to pull it down. I already had over 30 views on it.
But then I forgot. Interesting.
Yeah, so I had already had over 30 views on it, and I had to pull it down, re-edit it, take it off, and then export it, upload it, and all of that all over again, because I was trying to fix the shakiness of me filming the products. And yeah, the M50 doesn't have any stabilization in it. So I've also bought a gimbal for my camera.
I was going to ask you, do you have or use a gimbal?
I have two. I have a cell phone gimbal, and I have a this is kind of embarrassing to admit, like all of the stuff that I have, but the camera gimbal, the thing with that, I have done one vlog in the parks with that, and it is insanely heavy and awkward to carry around all day.
Do they even let you have it in the parks then?
Yeah, you can have it in the parks, but so now it's heavy.
OTP probably has one. OTP, do you use a gimbal? I'm guessing you do.
I now exclusively use the gimbal for my resort and room tours, which it makes them much easier to do, just in the production value and the way that I film those. So it is still a asset to have, but it was pretty expensive. It was probably almost as much as my camera. I have a lot. I have the lighting. I have this. The one thing that I don't have that I truly, genuinely need, a gimbal. Big Disney fan is you attach your camera or your phone to it, and it has these 3 or 4 access points where, while you're moving, it just has smooth movements. Yeah, it stabilizes the camera movement. So. But yeah, I really, really, really need a laptop that I can remotely edit the things that I want to edit instead of being.
Oh, hold on.
To the desk.
Sorry, my fault. So you're not chained to the desk? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Sorry. I did it to my mom earlier too. Proof that I don't learn very well. There you go.
That's funny.
So I think that we've probably gone different routes on that, and I appreciate what you said, JLB Nerdy. I just think that people either are making excuses for why they can't, or probably more likely they believe that they need these things. I want these things. I love toys. I love tech toys. I do. But I like to pay my rent or my mortgage, and I like to eat too. Like you know, my other channel, The Animated Investor, please go check it out. It's at 49 subs. Hey, Mr. Project. And it's my new thing, and it's kind of like, I don't want to talk about money so much on this channel, but I do want to talk about money. I think that YouTubers are afraid to talk about money. You grow, you get monetized.
Yeah.
First, it's nothing, but it's been a blessing to me and my family, and so I'm putting some of it into the YouTube channel.
Right.
Putting some of it into I have 2 people who I give to on Patreon. One is my co-host here, and I have a couple people that I members on, and I chose to not do like 5 or 6 little ones. I picked 2 or 3 at they're not the minimum level, just because I wanted to. And I'm a church going guy. I give 10% of my income to my church, and then I'm taking the YouTube. I got a bug flying right here, and my YouTube money, I'm taking 10% of that, and I'm putting it back into other YouTubers, and through Patreon and memberships, and I've done very few super chats. I don't know. I just don't think about super chats. But my point is, to me, that's just giving back to the community that I love.
Right.
But then the other side of it is, what do you buy? Do you want to buy a lavalier? Do you want to buy a good lights? I'm buying Disney stock. I'm buying other stock. I think what I want to do is I want to create this empire outside of my work. This isn't work. I have a full-time job.
Yeah.
We all have full-time jobs, right? But I want to take this and I don't want to spend it on In-N-Out. I already spent enough on In-N-Out. So I want to do it to something that will get me more DVC points. I got 3 grandkids here soon. I want to take them to Disney and more. And I want to share that process with people. And I think that's a logical extension, but people just don't like talking about the money. But we certainly are willing to spend it, right? We're willing to spend it on.
Yeah.
How many of your buys have been for a YouTube channel have been of no value to you, but cost you a lot of money? I bet more than 0.
Yeah. I have a different camera lens that I bought, and I thought it was going to really amp up my game, and I never switched my camera lens.
I'll spend my money on those things when it's extra.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I don't make that much from YouTube, but it's more than $1 now, and so again, if you want to see where I spend it, go on over the Animated Investor. I'll tell you 100% of what I'm spending over there. I'm a very open book.
Yeah.
But I do think that people have that as a block in their brain, whether it's on purpose, they're just afraid to start, or more likely, I think it's they believe they can't because they can't afford. You go to Disney and you see the guys with a lot of people's logos are them holding up all the $5,000 gear. I saw one. It was freaking cool looking, but my point is you don't need all that stuff. It can make you better, but if you're waiting for that, stop waiting. I don't know. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think that I'm not going to tell anybody to go out and buy an M50 and buy these stand lights and buy. I will share my links of the things that I have bought that I use, but I don't think that is necessary to start your journey on YouTube. I think it takes a heck of a lot less than all of this to start putting videos up and have good production value. You just need to be able to recognize when your lighting is off or I did that. We talked about that last week. I had to refilm my whole avocado margarita video because the lighting was bad, and I didn't recognize it at the time I was filming it. I thought I got it, and then afterwards it wasn't. So I went back and I tried something else. You have to work with what you have. So I have different space. My space is my problem, really. It's not my products. It's the areas I have. It's a weird layout.
It kept you from live streaming for quite some time, did it not?
What's that?
It kept you from live streaming for quite some time, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And your channel has had growth in the community because of your live streaming, right? Because people get to know you better. They get to connect with you, right?
I think so. I love it. I love the live streaming. I look forward to it all the time, connecting with my audience, my viewers, and talking. Like I get to talk with you. I'm not just reading a comment. I'm talking to you, and I love that aspect of it. And
me too.
It's just acknowledging what your hurdles are and figuring out a way to overcome them. And there are strategies. If you have a question, reach out to Jeff or myself. We are always there to answer your questions on Instagram. Send us a DM. And if you want constructive criticism about lighting or audio or whatever it is, if you can't acknowledge that yourself and you want a second opinion, I mean, we're happy to give it. But I want everyone to grow. This isn't me against you. It's not any of that. I am me and you're you, and we are each on our own journey. Don't mess with a mama.
Right, on Mother's Day for sure. But you're so right, and that's kind of the whole idea behind the show. Come on. Ready, set, here it comes. We got 2 or 3 generations straight of everybody gets a freaking trophy because they didn't die while the season was going on. And if you get a trophy for everything and then you try to compete in the real world, like, oh, but mommy said I could sing like, Celine Dion, and somebody on TV says, no, you can't, get off my stage.
Right.
The truth is the truth. Just do it. Just get better. I love this. It is like when I said earlier, I like the stuff that I create. Of course I do. I created it. I put it out there. I liked it, right? But if 18 people watch it, it's not that freaking good, right? It's not YouTube's fault. It's not my lighting's fault. It's my fault. But the process is fun, and doing this and helping everybody get better, and don't be in competition. You 100% should be in competition, 100% with yourself. Yesterday. Yeah. I'm not again. How do I? If my video does better than yours, if we put out the same video tomorrow at 9 o'clock and my video does better than yours, how does that help me in any way? It's the same as if yours. If I get 100 views and you get 1,000 views, I still get 100 and you get 1,000. You didn't. If there's no relevance, there's no connection.
Yeah.
And if you're in the Disney community, it doesn't matter what community you are, but because we're both in the same basic community, different niches within that community, but Disney is the commonality. If your channel brings more people to the platform, I win. Duh. And if I bring more people to the platform, you win. Duh. It's so competition for the stupid. And I know I just annoy people. Winners win because they're winners. Losers lose because they're losers. I know I just made 5 people mad, but then you should probably listen to it again. The truth is you can be whoever you want to be, and you are who you define yourselves are. And this is a fair platform. And this is an awesome platform. And you can grow. So just get better. And really, I say than yesterday, but it's really 30 days. Like I like Google, YouTube gives you 28 days. And I think that's a good, I'm looking at click-through rate all the time. I'm trying on my thumbnails.
Yeah.
And I want to see growth over the next 2 28-day periods on my thumbnails. And about 3 weeks into the first 28 days, I do. And I'm happy. I'm proud about that. That's not me comparing. I don't know your click-through rate. I don't even care about your click-through rate. I would only care about your click-through rate because I care about you. But even the only thing I would care about is your click-through rate getting better than it was 28 days. Mine versus yours has no relevance. It's not even related. So anyway, Bill put up a funny post up there, and I left it there so I wouldn't forget. I've probably spent $1,500 plus on audio equipment, but his internet's been rough lately since all this. The whole world's on the internet right now. Yeah. So it's been horrible. So I might as well spend $15 on audio gear, which is a funny thing to say, but it does remind me to check out his podcast. He's my buddy. He's a sponsor of this show and DizTube. He's got a podcast called Magic the Mouse. He's got a channel called Magic the Mouse TV here on YouTube. He's got a video this week about the 50 years of Orlando.
I love that video.
Yeah, please go check it out. It's his newest video, and check out his podcast. I've been a guest. Lynn's been a guest. We have a little contest. A bunch of people who are in chat. Richard, who's in chat, has been a guest. It's really a great show. He had PPP on there recently. Did Josh's show go earlier today, Toolbox? Did I miss it?
No, so he actually rescheduled it to next week. Next week, Toolbox will be at 7 o'clock before this show because it was Mother's Day. He, wanted to.
I meant to send him a note, and I got busy, and I frankly laid down.
All the moms, yeah.
So
I'll get with him.
Mouse is the channel that we love. He's a friend of ours, and he's a sponsor of the show. Please go give him some love. Toolbox is a friend, and I'm supporting the crap out of that show too. I love the guy. I love his content, and I think you're going to get a lot out of that. So if you're here to learn how to do this thing that is creation, you want to check out Toolbox, which I guess is twice a month or something.
Yep, every other week, except for the exception of Mother's Day, because you definitely don't want to make a pregnant mom mad. That's for sure.
Yeah, so I'm going to catch up in chat here, guys. I'm way behind. I apologize for that. But so 2 of my daughters, my 2 oldest, are both pregnant right now. They were over for Mother's Day. And they're both doing great. But boy, and they're both over it, right? One's 5 weeks out, one's 6 weeks out. One of them was like, yeah, I'm wearing my jammies all the way till the end. Because it's weird, right? You're stuck at home anyway.
Yeah.
That looks miserable, by the way.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there's good parts and bad parts.
Is there? Okay, that's an interesting perspective.
I've made 2 people.
So we have 4 kids in our family. We adopted 2, and 2 popped out of Paula. I was there for all 4 of them joining our family. Mm-hmm. 2 looked and sounded and felt and smelled and all the other things horrible. And the other 2 were like, oh man, hey, how are you? Oh, hey, how are you? Want to go to In-N-Out? Yeah, let's go. What? Like, I don't understand. So that's my man perspective on Mother's Day. You're welcome.
Funny.
Chat, maybe me, Nick. I prefer someone to. Oh, where'd it go? Hey, Naked Man, how are you?
Can you please stop? I'm on a serious live stream. Go. You
I prefer someone do an edited vlog, then go live because you see the picture better, audio is better. Yeah,
it is Mother's Day. Listen to me. Go. You're in your underwear. Get out of here.
Actually, I'm in 2 pairs of underwear.
Okay, fantastic. Go, please. Thank you.
I would say do some sit-ups, but that would be a lie. I'm just jealous. What's a gimbal? A gimbal, we talked about, it's a stabilizer. I'm behind in chat, so you probably heard the answer. But it's something that stabilizes your your phone or your camera. Mr. Project said no. Jeff, yeah, I was playing with buttons. I was actually setting my my phone up again so I could watch chat, but I hit the button wrong. Mr. Project, everybody saying hi. I have a stabilizer for my camcorder. That's cool. I don't think anyone actually teaches what to do and concentrate on, so they're confused what to do. I'd love to join for that show. I don't think I know what you're talking about, OTP. Let me read that again. I don't think anyone actually teaches what to do and concentrate on, so they're confused on what to do. I'd love to join for that show. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. What am I? It's probably because I'm way behind in chat. What? I don't.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means.
I'm sorry, buddy. Please restate or something. Maybe it's because, I mean, I'm way behind in chat, so it's probably just I'm not remembering the context. Hey, Addy family, what's going on? Hey, Blue knows what's going on. Hey, Tim. Bob's back in. Underwear is overrated. I mean, it depends. It depends on it.
If it's the only thing you're wearing, it's not overrated.
Lynn, I don't think your last video looked shaky. I thought it looked amazing.
Thank
you,
family.
I think I probably have a fairly critical eye of people who I care about, and you were included. And I don't think I've ever thought that about your. Maybe not.
I don't know. I maybe I'm overly critical of my content, but that just
you probably are, and that's probably not a bad thing. But I think you probably are.
I can recognize it, and I want to do better. You know, so sure. I think that's a good thing.
OTP says the context is that people make excuses for why they can't make videos. I deeply agree.
Yeah.
And I guess I should have understood that's what you said. Of course. I'm stuck on the underwear is overrated thing. I agree with that.
Sorry, guys.
I don't care. I think that if I could make this show accomplish anything, it would be that I would help to get people who are like afraid to try.
Yeah, go for it.
What happens? Nothing.
Can I talk about one thing really quick that
definitely not.
Sean and I were talking about this today. I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago. I had my first video hit 20,000 views. Today I had my second video hit 20,000 views.
I didn't know. That's awesome.
And the way that Sean said it to me is he's like,
hey, Mike.
Love him, but he's like, can you imagine being in a stadium of 20,000 people and being like, hey guys, Lynn, this is my project. And I'm like, oh no, I cannot imagine that. But on this platform, like I have videos that have reached, you have a video that a couple of them, I think, that have reached large amounts of people viewing that video of you saying things.
Hey, Orange Cone.
And I think that that's really crazy to sit there and think about for a minute. Like, in what other world would you have thought that you would be here?
It's the best medium.
It's amazing.
David, producer in the house. Man, we got Scott and David and Orange Cone flying in right now.
Hey, guys.
Right there. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. Happy Mother's Day to the people in your lives. We're moving 1,000 miles away in a week. And we will still push our 3 pieces of content. Yeah, baby. So
that's awesome.
David lives in the world of podcasts and great guy, and Juliet's awesome, and we need to have you guys on sometime. But anyway, I'm a big fan of what they do and just like them a lot. They actually stay at the Poly. We gotta hook up at the Poly. David, I need to. You going in October? I'll be there in October. We need to catch up or meet up or whatever. But anyway, I'm off topic. I get excited when people come in that I haven't seen in a while, and a bunch of people are popping in. So welcome.
I love it. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I love it. But I love what you're saying there too, David. I mean, and I hope you're moving somewhere awesome, wherever you want to go. That's awesome. But yeah, I just think it's important to create. Like, I've talked about this a lot, and I hope nobody thinks I'm bragging. I don't mean to be bragging, but it's something that had a large impact on me personally and my channel. I didn't live stream. I daily vlogged every day of 2019, and I'm very proud to say it was a goal, and I accomplished it. And the best part of it, there were so many good things that came out of it. There was a bunch of things that were stupid, and I probably wouldn't have done it if it was NOLA. Nice. I love that town, David. I'm definitely coming to visit you. It really helped my channel in a lot of ways. But if I was just doing it just to maximize my channel, I wouldn't have done it, and I wouldn't go back in time and do it for a couple of reasons. But what it made me do, what I think is the true secret sauce of that, what I gained out of it the most, was I had to wake up every day thinking I've got to create something.
Right.
I got the flu. I got a busy job, work day. I got a big meeting. I got, didn't matter. I was going to post something new, edited, not live stream every day.
Yeah.
And I'm going live a lot right now. The whole world's going live a lot right now. What I'm doing now, going live every day, wouldn't have counted for me last year because it had to be an edited video. Now, I'll be real. There was a couple 3-minute videos that I put a precursor and a summary and, talk for a minute and a half. And that was me just getting it done.
Right.
But some of them did well for me within comparing to myself. But it was the mindset that I don't miss it this year because I haven't let it go. But it's the best thing that I learned. You wake up and you have to create a thing. Now, sometimes you already have a plan. Sometimes you're planning things out for days. Sometimes you're not. But knowing that it's not an option, do I want it? I never was able to say, and to accomplish tasks, do I want to create something today? I've done that plenty of times this year. I've got 3, 4, I got probably 5 full videos in my phone that I should do.
Yeah.
One timely that if I don't get it out by tomorrow, it won't even be worth anything probably. And I probably won't do it because I'm going to make other choices. It was been Mother's Day weekend.
Right.
I'm probably going to bed when I'm done here, to be honest. I'm tired.
Yeah.
But that magic of having to create, and I'm not saying live streams not valuable, but it's not what I'm saying. Not going live. I mean, I had plenty of people say, well, I live stream too. And I live stream a lot too, but it's not the same. It's this medium, but I don't know.
If I hop on a live stream, I have 3 live streams a week that are, well, my Thursday night is 1 hour. Saturday always goes for 2. And then we go usually for an hour, hour and a half. That is less time than it takes for me to edit a less than 10-minute video. That is less time for 3 live streams than it takes for me to edit a less than 10-minute video. So when you take into consideration those different factors in the production value, what we're talking about tonight, it can be easy. I think there are good things about both. I think that you should do both. Give to your community through connecting with them through a live stream where you are just you, unedited. Like, you're going to see my kid flex in the background and I can't edit that out of this video. Or
I can, but I'm not going to make the video.
My husband calling me a weirdo on camera, like, it's not going to be something that I can get rid of. It's there. And that's
part of the charm of this, though. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I don't speak for the chat and speak for the viewers, but whether you're ninja viewing or you're in chat, the truth is people don't think we're Anderson Cooper. People don't think we're Jimmy Kimmel. And again, by the way, they're not doing any of this. They're not producing it. They're not editing it. They're not doing the screenplay there. That's what's fun about this. We're a one-stop shop. I was listening to Pat Flynn, and he's talking about how it took him too long to hire his first person, and now he's got an editor, and he's got this. He does live streams daily now, and he's hired Dan Norton, Creator Fundamentals guy, to take his live streams and cut them up into different videos, like the Joe Rogan podcast will do. And I love that. But you know what? I'm not there. I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm not saying I'll never do that. I can't imagine I would. I mean, you never say never, but I don't even think that's something I would want to do. Now, have I considered taking our shows and downloading it and editing it and making content for my channel? Yeah, I should. If I had endless time, I would. This is good stuff. I could cut this into 4 or 5 different videos, and it's just not what I want. I mean, everything is time, right? I'm a big ROI guy. My return on investment, and this includes my family. Like, if I spend time with my family, if I spend time on YouTube, if I spend time in, my real freaking work, it's time that you can't spend elsewhere.
Right.
And that's what I'm always amazed when people say, "Oh, I don't know what to create." Well, then don't. Why are you having this conversation? Because for me, I got 1,000 things that I want to say, and I don't have time to say them. I mean, are you saying right? You too, right?
Yeah. I have a lot of things that I want to do in the dockets. Like, I have a lot that I need to create, and I just need to do it. But I have different situations where I need to plan it out where, kids are quiet and not flexing on me. And
that's a good point though too. I mean, we got to do it. Like, when you're videoing, I do a lot of talking head videos, but I close the door. But sometimes
I have a door.
Right? But sometimes it's good to get outside. Like, I did a vlog the other day, and I made sure, like, I was just driving from home
in the
to
car.
work.
Yeah, I like that. It's nice to switch it up. I have that.
When I was doing the video, I thought,
books
is that
too.
book crappy because I'm in the car the whole time? And I thought, I'm
No.
overthinking it. What do I care? I'm just
Yeah.
doing what I can do.
No,
Orange Cone, I hope you're okay. I hope everything's okay. I was watching chat. I don't know that I caught everything, but whatever it is, prayers that everything's good. Just hope everything's okay.
Mike
Glad you
Wheeler,
did.
I caught that up there. I just didn't want to interrupt Jeff, but you're hilarious and I love you.
Always do it.
And congrats, Orlando guy, on that milestone. That's awesome.
JLB Nerdy says when Gary Vee does his daily live chats with folks, he will call out his team what exactly he wants done. If it's to clip elsewhere, yeah. And again, he's kind of the Jimmy Kimmel guy. Like, let's be real. He wrote 4 books. They're bestsellers. You know what? He didn't type a word. He didn't write a word. He spoke those. He speaks. He has the gift of gab, and he set it into a machine, and somebody typed it up.
Yeah.
He didn't write a book. He sold books. There's something
Yeah.
to be learned right there. It's pretty freaking cool. Orlando guy, yeah, you do. Webcams are cool.
Yeah,
this one's
webcam,
a-
gotta get one. They're so cheap and easy and fun, and then you can
Okay.
live stream with us.
Exactly. They are hard to find at regular stores. Everything's eBay or Amazon for me. If you haven't already, you can check out Disney Dan's channel. He is also a former Disney college. Disney Dan's a friend of mine. Great guy. Love him. See, boy, we were wrong. I was wrong. Not we. I was wrong. We have 45 in the house. I thought we'd be very low tonight because of Mother's Day. So,
thank you guys so much for being here. This is awesome. Yeah, I appreciate you guys all hanging out with us on Mother's Day.
So you know what we need to do? We need to talk about a couple things. So our sponsor is in the house, and so anybody who just popped in, please go check out Magic of the Mouse TV here on YouTube. Magic of the Mouse, the podcast, everywhere where podcasts are. He's my friend. He's a sponsor of the show. He's a good guy. We also do Bush League baseball on Thursday nights on our Bush League baseball channel. If you like baseball, check that out. You need to go check out Lynn's channel too, the Lynn Project. She's right there. She's the one on screen that's not me. Check out her channel. She's crushing it. She just had her second video go over 20K. Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's so exciting.
Awesome. Also, I'm a nut for TubeBuddy. We haven't even talked about Nick Nimmin or TubeBuddy yet, so I want to get those two things in. So TubeBuddy is awesome. We both are affiliates for them. We both love them. They've been insanely good to this show and insanely good to me. So good that I actually feel guilty they've been so good to me. I will always support them for how good they've been. But even if I didn't know anybody over there and they didn't know me, it is the best product there is for doing this thing that is YouTube. There's other good ones out there, but this one's the one that I find the best. I did try out 3 of them. I'm not saying any of them or others are bad, but TubeBuddy cares deeply about the community that is YouTubers. It's a free download. I just dropped it. www.tubebuddy.com/Dole Whip. You can also do the same thing, but /the Lynn Project. Use that for a free download. If you want a free month of the paid tier, hit me up with an email. I can set you up with 1 month. Obviously, they want you to sign up for their paid tiers. If you do, it's an affiliate link, or if you use Lynn's affiliate link, and they send us a nice chunk of that. Is it down for a week? I was on there today.
It was down for a few hours yesterday, I believe, because I went on to check my.
Oh yeah, they announced that. They
yeah.
said it would be down for maintenance. Yeah.
But
I'm on it right now. I mean, it's open right now. So, I think it was like for 8 hours or something. I don't know. But
it was too long.
Yeah, but anyway, and they're a great channel. Watch their channel; they got great stuff. Our buddy Rob does. I think it's every Tuesday, 11. I wouldn't swear to that. They're doing some updates, JLB. But they do how to use TubeBuddy video, and Andrew does them. They're totally awesome. Check them out. There was something else I want to say. I don't know. I forgot. But
Nick
so check
Nimmin?
out our sponsor. What? I'm sorry.
Nick Nimmin?
Oh yeah, Nick. So the coaches spotlight. I'm not going to do a great one tonight. I didn't prep it because I thought it would be a Q&A kind of thing. But we're almost to the end. Nick Nimmin is the show. So it's a hard one for me because I've been watching the replay lately, and it's kind of your fault, Lynn. So I go live Saturday mornings at 9 o'clock my time, that's Central Time. It ends at 10, which is 11 o'clock Eastern Time, and then I jump on the Lynn Project and PPP go live on Coffee and Contemplation. My friend Diz Our Dream, they go live, and so does Nick Nimmin, and so does Pat Flynn. Those are friends of mine and people I learned from. So last week we talked about Pat Flynn. He's going live every day, 7 days a week at 8 a.m. Pacific Time. That's 10 a.m. my time. It's whatever time it is where you're at. It's called The Income Stream. It's awesome. I highlighted him last week for 5 or 10 minutes talking about what he's doing. He's huge in podcast world. He's huge on YouTube. He is the creator of the Switch Pod. He is in this niche big time, and he does things that help us. He's part of the Convert Kit team, if you guys know what that is. He did a review of your channel, Rick. That's awesome. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I highlighted him on my show last week, and then he doesn't know me. I don't know him. But I'm in his streams. He might know my name just because I'm in there so much, but we don't know each other by any means. Yeah, Nick was live today too. He's great. And so he has a contest every day, and I won this week. And so I did a video about it, and I won. Doesn't matter. I won a thing. But my point is, good things happen. This show has given me and Lynn good things. I hope it's giving you guys good things. Just share your you, and it's amazing what good things happen. So, but Nick Nimmin goes live. He goes live every Saturday morning. Right, his show precedes my live stream, and it goes past Lynn's live stream. So it's usually 3 to 4 hours. I'll be watching today's show probably tomorrow night after work, because I haven't watched it yet. But it's a very basic level. Like, and he does a lot of repeating, but that's a good thing. His brother D is awesome too. He's all about mobile. So if you're like me and you're all on mobile, you want to check out D Nimmin. But rather than diving in it, just nicknimmin.com. He's one of the
great content. One of the first people I started hit with. There's the group. We've talked about this multiple times. Nick Nimmin, D Nimmin. Help me with the names.
John Cannell, Benji.
Yes, like, and then there's another one, but I can't think of it. They're all
Jim Schmoyer.
Yeah, they
Rob from
are.
TubeBuddy, Andrew from TubeBuddy.
Yeah, so helpful.
Daryl Eves. The TP knows Daryl Eves.
Yeah, if you search the topic that you're looking for help with, I guarantee that videos from these people that we're talking about are gonna pop up in the search, and it is valuable, and we have both used them to get better. And don't just watch one person, watch other perspectives too on the same topic, because you might get, but this is the same thing that I say with creating, like, that's how you get better. That's how you evolve. That's how you make better videos. Take one thing from this person, pluck what's valuable from each person that you can absorb and apply to your content.
Totally.
And make it your own. So yes, continue.
Nick's channel's been growing lately because he does a lot of things on live streaming. And anyone who's teaching people how to live stream is doing very, very well right now, including the live streaming pros who are doing great. And there's a bunch of other names too. There's people that, I've paid for their content. And that's the thing. One night we're going to probably talk about paid content versus free content. The truth is you can get everything you need for free on here. Yeah. Sometimes paying for it just means you get it faster. Like, they aggregate it together for you, and that's a whole conversation that we can have, but I don't want to go too late tonight. We're already a little over time, but I think that the magic of YouTube is 5 or 6 or 7-fold. One, it's the best distribution channel ever to get your opinions out there, to get your face out there, to get your thoughts out there, to get your creations out there.
Yeah.
Number 2, it's the best place to learn ever. Like, there's nothing you can't learn by typing it into YouTube, like, for real. It's the best thing. Imagine somebody coming back from, like, somebody jumped to the future to today. Little House on the Prairie schools, the whole town went to the same school. Whether you were in kindergarten or you were 12th grade, you're in the same day in class, right? And that's how we learned less than a decade ago. Now,
good night, Orange Cone Vlog.
Goodness. Orange Cone Vlog. I hope everything's okay. And so appreciate you being, and thanks for being a member. I appreciate you being in the show tonight. And seriously, I don't know what's up, but I hope everything's okay. I just think that YouTube is the greatest opportunity ever. I really do.
Absolutely. I think so too. I think it's really incredible. And I've been coming up with, in my notebooks, taking notes of different ideas for new vlogs that I want to create and how I'm going to create them. And, I talk about it with Sean and get his opinion on it, because that's a logical thing to do. Why would I just...
sounding board.
Yeah, just, reverberate. Give me your thoughts on, do you think this would be a good idea?
I'm feeling that. That's good. Reverberate.
And, he'll say, well, you got to factor in, how many of these things have you tried? Who else has already done it? How are you going to do it better? And it's really helpful. And I like it that he has the same creative mind with that, which he has more experience. He's been on, like, similar type of platform way before me. So I think it's good to have those people in your life that you can bounce off of your ideas and your thoughts and say, how can I do this, but do it better than someone else before me, because there's already going to be 100. You can look on the search word view and how many videos have this tag, 100,000, 4 million, whatever. So you need to figure out how you're going to make this video better, get the right tag words and everything else to get your video out there and watched. I feel like I just went on a rant, but I hope you guys know what I was saying.
So way off topic, but so sometimes I'll do that, and I'll like, especially if I'm on somebody else's show, right? And I'll talk, and I'm like, how long was I talking? What did I say? Right? And I feel like that's what you just did there, but it was good stuff. You didn't do it. I don't say that because of what you said. I say it because of how you ended it. I've totally done what you just did at the end. I'm like, wait a minute. Have I been talking for 5? Sometimes Roberto Blake does that, talking about other people. He'll be the spotlight. Roberto Blake will go off on a tangent. And I'm like, I went through all of college. I took like 4 notes ever. And that was just me looking at the really pretty girl and her think that I wasn't staring at her. I didn't take any dang notes. But when Roberto Blake talks he goes on his diatribes, I'm writing down notes. I see you looking over there. Is that you watching Baywatch or something? What you got going on?
What, me? I'm trying to fix my screen really quick.
Anyway, I think it's funny how I think it's good to do that. And I think that this show is one of those opportunities to have a deeper thought than one sentence, right? Like,
yeah,
I think that's good. I don't think that's bad. So I guess this is me a long way of saying, please don't apologize for that. I love that.
Okay.
OTP says, everyone listens. She plans, spends more time than picking her clothes out. The Disney community has mostly hoped this work. I agree with that. I love the Disney community. I hear people all the time say the Disney community, let me say this right. I get asked a lot, I bet more than once a week, do you think it's too late to start a Disney Channel or some form of that? Do you think it's too saturated? No, I don't.
No.
I think there's plenty of people who are having great success.
Be yourself.
And there's plenty of room for growth.
Yeah, absolutely. There's one of you, and you have your mind, your brain, and if you push yourself, and the possibilities are endless. So take that and run with it. Don't worry about what someone else with 500,000 subscribers is doing. Worry about what you're doing and how you're going to do it best.
Nothing wrong from learning from the people you like.
Right, absolutely. But
you don't copy them. But there's plenty of room for growth here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rock and Robin, I can 100% confirm that rumor. I think Disney is so wide open. Amen. Been busy. Yeah, Shelly. Guys, if you don't know Shelly Starwalker's in the chat. Her Instagram is mint, to say.
I love it.
Our buddy Zip would say. I love it. I was looking at, I don't know, some kind of bird today. Some kind of gander bird. That's all I know.
She crushes the photography game on Instagram. I love it. She takes amazing pictures.
I love it. Well, I had fun tonight. I am tired. I'm not going to lie. No lies. I'm beat tonight. So I think it's time to probably end it. Guys, you made my day. I did not think we'd have the numbers tonight because of Mother's Day. It's probably me, like I said earlier, overthinking it. But it makes my day that you guys come to this show. It makes my day that my it's not mint, says the Orlando guy. Do you think it's crowded or competition exists? You're copying others. And well said, OTP. Ooh, see, I want to end, but that's good. I'm going to talk about that for a minute. So that's so good. I agree with that deeply. If you think it's crowded or competition exists, you're copying others.
Amen.
I agree with that. If what you're seeing is, oh, I can't do it because somebody else is doing it, you're not creating. You want to do what somebody else is doing. I don't want to be the tip tracker. Can you imagine having that mustache for half of your life? I will pass. Thank you very much. But, I mean, I would love his success.
Yeah.
I don't want to be him. I'm happy for him.
Right.
And, but there's no relevance from him to me. All it does, really, those people who are creating in your niche and are crushing it, they're proof that you can too.
Exactly.
It's a concept. You should see that as a positive thing.
Yes.
If you want to be the next Tim Tracker, get a better goal because you should do what you want to do. And if I get asked, and I work with young people, I got asked this twice. I get asked this by the same kid 7 times a week. Well, what should I create? What are you talking about? If you don't know what to create, you shouldn't create anything. You just bore people to death, including me. Like, are you kidding me? If you have something you want to show, share, provide freaking value, people. If you
Yeah.
don't, if you just want to be a YouTuber, that's weird.
Yeah.
You want to create value by sharing something you're passionate about. I talk about it all the time. If you are really into shoelaces, man, and you can be passionate about shoelaces, there's a community out there for you to create or for you to join.
Yeah. Absolutely.
If you want to be the Tim Tracker, you won't be. If you want to be
Join a
Brad
fan
Pitt,
club.
yeah, well, go watch him. Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's the Tim Tracker. That's
Right.
not bad or good. It just is. It
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. And I'm just saying I don't know him at all. I took a selfie with him once. I don't know him at all. It's not a positive or negative. It's a nothing. It's just the biggest name in our niche is why I'm saying that. I don't want anyone to, I'm not saying anything good or bad. I'm indifferent. It's like talking about Jared Leto. It's just a guy.
Right.
He seems like a nice guy. I don't know, but whatever. I'd sure love to have a subscriber count. But anyway, thank you so much.
There.
Thank you, Shelly. Huh?
Keep pushing. We'll get there.
I have high hopes. I have high expectations. I have high goals.
What,
I don't even know what numbers his is, but I don't think I'll ever get to that number.
He's like over 700,000. But
wow.
Also take into factor they've been doing this for almost, I think they're going on 11. They're almost on 11 years now. And
I mean, there's something to be said about getting in early. I mean, if you got in early on YouTube and you didn't quit.
Well, I want to say one thing to people tonight as like my closing thoughts is that I've been watching a lot of helpful YouTube videos on how to get better at certain things that I'm trying to get better at. And I think don't expect this journey if you're in it for real and you want to grow and you want to make this into something bigger than just a little side hobby.
My favorite thing Stacey's ever posted, right?
But it's not a sprint. We're in this for the long haul. It's the journey. It's gonna take some time. I'm 1 year in, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. So you have to stick with it and have your plan for the future, and don't expect like to hit 1 million subs in a year, because you could, but don't get discouraged when you're at, why'd you change your shirt? We were matchies. We were twinsing. Why did you change it?
I wanted to hear your inspiration.
Wow, you're so rude. All right, let me finish. Bye. Love you.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, what's up?
But just stick with it and know that, stay in it for the long haul. If it's not going to happen overnight, but if you stick with it and keep continuing on, it can happen.
My daughter, Samantha, and her husband, Ryan, their last name is Lynn. And I've talked about this before. They have a channel called the Disneylands. They have like 11 videos on there. Their first 3 videos, and I might be wrong on this, but pretty sure their first 3 videos all had over 1,000 views. If I get 1,000 views, I'm still high-fiving myself big time. Yeah. I've been doing this for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Their first 3, and I might have this wrong, but I think I'm right, all went over 1,000. That's pretty good velocity. That's pretty good traction early on. And they quit after about a month and a half because they didn't turn into Ninja or the Tim Tracker. They just didn't, like, I love them, but they are so instant gratification. And they're blaming the YouTube algorithm and Barack Obama and Donald Trump and their cat. They're mad at everybody because they didn't get rich in the first 8 hours of being a YouTuber.
Yeah.
And love them. But I've told this to I would tell, they might even be in chat. Hi guys, I love you. But the truth is the truth. And their first 3 of their first 10 certainly are doing better than all but maybe 20 of my videos I've ever done. And keep in mind, I have over 1,000 uploads. 1,000 freaking uploads, people. So the point is, if you think you're going to be the girl in the van who gets 1 million subscribers in an hour and a half,
yeah,
you're not. Like, lightning in a ball can happen, but it's more likely you're going to win the lottery and get struck by lightning on the way to cash the check. I mean, it's so. Is this an opportunity? Hey, Paranormal, is this an opportunity for income? It absolutely is, and I'm proving that over on the Animated Investor.
Yeah.
OTP's in here, and I don't know his story exactly well, but he shared with me and some others that, at very low level subscribers, he was making good revenue because it allowed him to get other clients and such. That's where you got to go to the Roberto Blakes, and we'll talk about him on one show and others to learn how you can monetize it. AdWords is not a good platform to make a living, people. Me and Dev were talking about this, Prince Charming Dev. He does very, very well with AdWords. I don't think that's going to be my model. Once you get up there at big views, I mean, Casey Neistat and those kind, Peter McKinnon, I'm sure they're doing full-time income on AdWords, but full-time income from this comes from other opportunities.
Keep grinding, keep doing it, stick with it. If you're passionate, if you love it and you have something to say, and do it. Just stick with it.
Look at that. I mean, we got to end the show. I know, and I promised you.
That's amazing.
OTP, and he's a good guy. Check out his channel. And he's not even uploading anything anymore, unless he has in the last month. 27 subs, 100K filming. Now, I'm going to tell you this. You shouldn't expect that either. That's freaking awesome.
That's insane. Congratulations. Yeah.
And obviously, he's got some skills, obviously. But he learned them. I mean, he didn't get born that way. He learned them from somebody, somewhere, something, right? So it is.
Yeah.
Your content is gold. It is. If you need to check out his channel. And I like to pick his brain, and I'm hoping to pick his brain more because he's had some coaching time with somebody that I very much respect that we'll talk about on the show at that point too. But the point in telling that story is simply this: there's plenty of ways to get where you want to go. So decide where you want to go, and then provide value. He didn't get that gig by not providing value, right? He was providing value. Somebody saw it and went, I need that more.
Right.
That, right?
Absolutely. And then they provided value. That's crazy. That's awesome. I love that.
Shelly, not possible.
No.
Shelly says, I find myself to be too passionate. No
not
way.
Not a thing.
Right? I'm insanely passionate. And,
passionate.
I find it pushes away people that aren't going to help me, and it brings in people who are. So up the passion. Amen. Anyway, not that Matterhorn, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? I was the first VR channel. Yes, that's right. Theme parks people wanted to watch. It's pretty cool stuff. You definitely need to check it out. So anyway, I feel like I went over time. I apologize. Lynn, happy Mother's Day. Anything you want to say to them? Anything you want to promote on your channel? And then we'll thank you for chat, and then we'll bounce.
Yeah, no, thank you. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I hope you all had an amazing day. And I will have something coming up this week. I'm not exactly sure what yet. And I'll have my Thursday night checking in with the Lynn Project at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Coffee and Contemplation on Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is on my channel this week. And you go before me on that one and after me on the Thursday one. So
I'm stalking you, apparently.
And then next Sunday, we'll have Josh's Triple P. We'll have Toolbox at 7 before our show. So I will get with him and see what his plan is later on in the week. And then we'll try to take what he provides and build on that as a discussion afterward. I think that would be a good idea.
Sure. I mean, if it's okay with him, I wish I was promoting it. If that would help us more, that would help him. But I want to do stuff that's going to help him, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Well, we can push people to the replay. So yeah, we can do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll have a video out this week, but I don't know what it is. Probably.
But it'll be awesome.
The back scratcher. I think that's my next one. Like, not how to make a back scratcher, like the drink from the Poly.
When you break your ankle and you have a big thing on your leg for 6 weeks, back scratchers are freaking gold.
It's taking me a while because I whittled it, so I'm almost done. No, I'm just kidding.
There's a rat nest joke in there, but I'm not going to tell it. You guys rock. Thank you. My mods, thank you. Members, thank you. Super chat. Cindy, thank you so much for that. Mr. Project, thank you. He says he needs a back scratcher.
I have to keep washing it because they keep using it.
And that's a great promo for the back scratcher.
It's clean, I promise.
Anyway, guys, I love you all. Happy Mother's Day, as Mar said to everybody. If you're a mom and if you're not a mom, thank you for being who you are. Thanks for being here tonight. If we shared anything, please hear us say this. You can do it. Whatever it is, just decide to do it. And everybody who needs help, YouTube is free. forever. That's pretty freaking awesome. Lynn, love you. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
I guess that's it. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. my time, that's Central Time, 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Beauty and the Baits is what we're calling it now. Me and my wife, we're going daily. No guarantees it'll be forever, but for now, I think that's everything. Did I say everything? Please go check out our sponsor, Bill from Magical Mouse TV here on YouTube. Great video about 50 years of Orlando Disney World stuff. And then on his podcast, everywhere our podcasts are, Magic of the Mouse, the podcast. Check out TubeBuddy, www.tubebuddy.com/Dole Whip. If you want a free upgrade, hit me up. I feel like I've pumped it. You know what? Amazon sent me an email. They dumped me out of their affiliate thing. I had nothing for like 90 days. I'm like, yeah, you're gone. I'm like, yeah.
I had that too. I had to reapply. It is what it is. Thank you guys so much. Happy Sunday. Have a great week. I hope you guys are all doing amazing and healthy and happy. And we will see you very soon.
Absolutely. See you at the same time next week right here. Later. Have a good week.